Okay. You guys are not clapping for us. I don't know why you're not clapping for me. You guys motivate us to talk more. Thank you very much. All right, so yeah. So I just want to um just give you like a run through of some of the people that we are going to be having today. So we're going to be having the likes of the head of business development, OCP Africa. We're going to be having the CEO of Tribe Agri, and I'm going to do their introductions when they're here. So we're also going to be having the CEO of ULSN. We are going to be having CEO of Ex Africa. We are having the managing director of Cross Microfinance Bank. We are having the co-founder and CEO of AgriArch, and we are having the CEO of Hello Tractor. Put your hands together for every amazing person that's coming. Put your hands together for all of them. And so, just in a bit now, we will be inviting for the welcome the head of business development from OCP Africa. Sorry, I'm sorry. All right, can you hear me now? Okay then. So from OCP Africa, that's Mr. Akitunde Akinwande, Africa Head of Digital, OCP Africa. Please put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. He's coming for the welcome speech. Please put your hands together for Mr. Akintunde Akinwande. Akin is a seasoned professional with over a decade of experience in the agricultural industry, specializing in designing and implementing innovative digitally driven solutions to address smallholder farmers' value chain challenges in Nigeria. He began his career at Notori Chemical Industries Limited in 2008, gaining experience in business technology, development, and marketing, and briefly managed the agriculture desk at a Nigerian bank in 2015. Since joining OCP Africa in 2016, Akin has risen to the role of the African head of digital, leading impactful initiatives like the Agri Booster. Put your hands together for him, please. The Agri Booster, OCP School Lab, Farm and Fortune Hubs, and Udongo, a digital platform fostering collaboration in the agricultural value chain. He holds a bachelor degree in geoinformatics from the University of Lagos, an MBA from Africa Business School in partnership with Columbia Business School, and has completed advanced studies in strategy and leadership at Columbia Business School, New York. Mr. Akin is a very, very big man. Akin is happily married and is the father of 3 agile sons. Please put your hands together for Mr. Akin today. Please put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him as he comes off the stage.
This guy, the headroom is not too much.
Sometimes you get amazed when they read your own biography too. So I wish I was welcoming Akin, so I can put your hands together for Akin as he comes on. All right, so I'm just going to read a speech on behalf of the head of business development of OCP Africa, who unavoidably cannot make it today, and he brings his regards. So I'm just going to read out the speech that has been written on behalf of the company that we represent. Good morning and welcome to this exciting event focused on the future of technology and innovation in Africa. My name is Akitunde Akinwande. I'm the head of digital innovation for OCP Africa. It is an honor to stand before you today as we begin a journey of innovation and collaboration. At OCP Africa, our mission is to promote sustainable agricultural growth by enhancing soil fertility, boosting productivity, and contributing to food security, even across Africa. We have been steadfast in empowering farmers and other value chain players with the resources, the knowledge, the support needed to improve productivity. And that's all part of our customization strategy. We understand that technology plays an important role in achieving these goals, and we have built a digital solution that provides farmers with these kind of insights that they need to make informed decisions. Features like weather advisory, fertilizer recommendation, market update, farm management, these are digital solutions that we have built as part of this overall strategy. we are not only improving agricultural outcomes, but also contributing to the overall economic development of our communities. We're excited to highlight our partnership with Thrive over all the years we have worked together. And Thrive's dedication to empowering farmers through technology aligns perfectly with our vision at OCP Africa. This collaboration, which is about 7 years old now, is a testament to our shared belief that by working together we can unlock the great potential of our agricultural sector. As we embark on today's agenda, we are reminded of the great potential that lies within our country and the continent of Africa. Africa is a land rich in resources, talent, and creativity. And creativity like the people to your right and to your left. Why don't you welcome somebody by your side and say, you are looking creative.
And for everybody that came early, you guys have a higher chance of winning just so that you're incentivized for coming early. Put your hands together again for yourselves and again for Cross. Thank you very much. All right, so another event
So
that
while we were welcoming the creative person to our side, the technology handlers decided to be creative too. All right, so like we're saying, this collaboration that we've had is a testament to what we want to do together. We believe that Africa is a land rich in resources, talent, and creativity like we see all around us. However, we're also faced with major challenges, and that requires innovative solutions. We're not going to use the same solutions we've used all the while to solve new problems. We're going to find new solutions for new problems. Today, we'll have the opportunity to listen to key, insightful speeches and thought-provoking panel discussions on localizing innovation and building inclusive technology. We'll hear from industry leaders. We'll hear from entrepreneurs who have also navigated the complexities of building successful tech businesses. We'll hear their stories and they will inspire us and they will guide us also. We will also witness speeches from the top talented students. All these we're going to see today, and it all reinforces the fact that we can all do this together as a team. To our esteemed speakers and experts, your expertise and experience will light a path for all of us to follow. To our participants, your energy and engagement will make this event more memorable. I encourage you to take full advantage of this opportunity to network and connect with fellow attendees. Exchange ideas by all means, please. Exchange ideas. No idea is out of place. Exchange every form of idea you have or you think you want to share. And together we can promote an environment where innovation thrives. Thank you for being here, and let us make today a very memorable experience. Thank you very much.
put your hands together for him, please. Put your hands together for him. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for him once again.
Who
So
unavoidably
now
cannot
our
make it today.
speaker, speaking on the topic, leveraging AI and
Please put
building
your hands
a
together for him.
resilient future. We have none other than Mr. Uka AJ. Uka AJ is the CEO, don't worry, we'll clap for him at the end. Uka AJ is the CEO and co-founder of Thrive. It's an agri-tech company revolutionizing African agriculture by empowering smallhold farmers with input financing, technology-based advisory services, and market access. Since its inception in 2017, Thrive Agric has grown to support over 800,000 farmers across Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and Uganda, and other African countries, leveraging innovative solutions like the agricultural operating system to enhance efficiency and track farming activities. He is a biochemistry university and an alumnus of Y Combinator, Google Launchpad Accelerator, Alibaba Business School, and the University of Leeds Future of Food Program. Uka has led companies to expand its operations and has earned recognition as one of Africa's fastest growing companies. He has also been in notable world stages like World Bank and Harvard Business School and has won numerous prizes like the nominee for the top 5 CEOs in the African Business CEO Summit. He was awarded Forbes 30 Under 30, the winner of 2019 Future Award for Agriculture, and recently listed on the Time 100 Climate List, celebrating the 100 most influential global leaders driving business to real climate action. Its vision continues to drive Fabric's mission to transform the agricultural sector and contribute to food security. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's make welcome Mr. Uka AJ. With a round of applause, thank you so much. The CEO of Fabric.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. I hope we are glad at least to be here. Um, so once again, thank you so much. Um, I count it as an honor to, as the host of this event, to have all of you here. Um, to witness what we are about to do together. And when I say build together, I'm referring to the after effects of this event. You know, what technology assumes is that there will be tangible outcomes that would literally change how we do things, right? And that's what some of the things I'm going to be saying by way of the work and by way of an introduction into some of the conversations we'll be having here. So I urge us to be very attentive um, to the conversation that we'll be having here. Um, every single thing here is tailored to help each and every one of you. From the number of people who are desirous to venture into technology, or for some of you who are looking forward to scale something you already are building. So there's a combination of both worlds happening here. Or maybe for some of you who, for some reason, you are discouraged, right? And you need to partner with someone to be able to, again, build, right? So the reason why we have organized this is to be able to solve that problem. And so what I was speaking with very briefly, so that I don't take the time of, of what we came, is to just speak quickly about, around the assumption that technology gives, especially from an African context. I'll share a story. When we went to back on Converge in 2019, there were quite a number of interesting things we saw. People building tech for car parks, and their goal was to be $1 billion company. And then I found that pretty interesting. This was before the advent of before artificial intelligence models got so popular, or even robotic systems got really popular. I saw really fancy fundamental questions. Are we really ready for this kinds of things? And then to my amazement, a year or two after, I saw a large queue of multiple Nigerian companies copying that trend. So it made me question, at what point are we in what we call the evolution of technology, right? Are we ready to do what the West they are doing as a continent? How do we evolve gradually? It took about 4 to 5 years for me to begin to recognize that it takes, I mean, this is where the word came from for me, that it takes some level of evolution for us to reach that level of maturity, to assume many of the assumptions in quotes. So I figured out that many of the countries in the West were not really wrong to build those technology solutions. It could apply for their context, right? But for us, guess what? I was just a farmer, right? Farming talking to farmers who were not even using mobile phone. In fact, large population, over 90% of them do not use mobile phones. Now, then beyond mobile phones, then I had to force myself to think, what are the kinds of technology, maybe not soft technology, maybe not software or hardware technology we could build for the farmers. But then before I'm asking those questions, or even answering the questions, I needed to know how would it help? What?
Why does it need to be adopted? Why am
Why
I
am I
saying
saying
this?
this?
Very
Very
simple.
simple. Because when building, we need to ask critical questions.
Whatever we
Whatever
are
we are
building
building
has
has
to
to
solve.
solve a certain challenge, right? There are many problems, and then if I pass the mic around here, you notice that a lot of us say really, really fantastic, numerous, different, unique challenges that we face in Africa. Some will say corruption. In fact, we hear a lot of people say corruption. Some will say uh, NEPA. Some will say
Multiple things.
some will say
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know,
Food.
food.
Some
Some
will
will
say
say
fuel
fuel
price.
price,
Right?
right? And
Why
why
all of
all of
these
these
challenges
challenges
present
present
to
to
you?
you?
Also
Also
remember
remember
that
that
the
the
challenges we
challenges we
see
see
in the
in the
global
global
south,
south,
right,
right,
are
are
also
also
unique.
unique.
You
You
have
have
NEPA
NEPA
issue
issue
here.
here,
They might
they
not
don't
have
have
NEPA
NEPA
issue
issue
there.
there.
So the way we build has to be altered, has to be built in
In
line
line
with
with
the
the
kind of
kind
the
of the
unique
unique
challenges
challenges
that we
that we
face.
face.
Now,
Now,
this
this
might
might
not
not
be
be
new
new
knowledge,
knowledge,
but
but
it's
it's
important
important
as
as
a
a
core
core
builder.
builder.
You
You
know,
know,
sometimes
sometimes
we
we
get
get
so
so
technical
technical
about
about
how
how
we are
we are
building
building
solutions
solutions
that we
that we
forget
forget
the basic
basic principles,
principles, right?
right?
And
And
the
the
basic
basic
principles
principles
connote
connotes
that
that
at
at
some
some
point
point
human
human
beings
beings
will
will
live
live
there,
there,
right?
right?
I
I
was
was
speaking
speaking
with
with
someone and
someone
I
and I
noticed
noticed
that
that
we
we
shouldn't
shouldn't
have
have
regular
regular
glasses
glasses
in
in
most
most
homes,
homes,
right?
right?
And then he said, we
You
noticed
see
that
that
in
in
many
many
African
African
homes,
homes,
they
they
have
have
really
really
thick
thick
glass
glass
houses.
houses.
And
And
guess
guess
what?
what?
In
In
Africa,
Africa,
you
we
experience a
experience
lot
a
of
lot of
heat,
heat,
right?
right?
But
But
if
if
you
you
want
want
to
to
control
control
heat
heat
and
and
not
not
have to
have to
use
use
ACs,
ACs,
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
we
can
can
use
use
wood
wood,
and then
and
you
then
might
you
just
might
use
just use
fan and you'll
fan
be
and you'll be
cold.
cold.
There's a
There's a
possibility in
possibility
most
in most
places.
places.
But
But
then,
then,
if
if
you
you
cover the
cover the
house,
house,
now I'm
now I'm
talking
talking
about
about
building a
building a
house
house
now.
now.
If you
If you
cover
cover
the
the
house
house
with
with
glass,
glass,
the
the
penetration,
penetration,
I mean, you
you
consolidate
consolidate
heat
heat
within,
within,
am I
am I
making
making
sense?
sense?
You
You
consolidate the
consolidate the
heat
heat
within the
within the
entire
entire
frame.
frame.
Then
Then
you have
you
no
have no
choice
choice
but to
but to
spend a
spend
lot
a
of
lot of
money
money
on
on
ACs,
ACs,
right?
right?
Now,
Now,
the
the
reason why I'm
reason why I'm
saying
saying
this
this
and why it
and
is
why it's
important,
important,
especially
especially
as
as
intending
intending
technology
technology
builders
builders
or
or
people
people
who
who
are
are
already
already
in
in
the
the
space
space
already,
already,
is because
because
when we
when we
think
think
about
about
building,
building,
we
we
have
have
to
to
think
think
about,
about,
first of all, what challenges abound? What
what
exactly
exactly
do I
do I want
want
to
to solve?
solve?
How
How
many
many
people
people exist
exist that
that
are
are
going
going
through
through
this
this
challenge?
challenge?
And how
How
can I
can I
tailor
tailor
it
it
in such a way that they can pay for? Because
Because
to
to
be
be
honest,
honest,
there
there
are
are
many
many
challenges
challenges
that
that
exist
exist
and
and
many
many
challenges
challenges
I
I
have,
have,
and
and
there
there
are
are
some
some
I
I
can't
can't
pay
pay
for,
for,
right?
right?
There are
There are
some
some
challenges
challenges
that
that
I
I
think
think
that
that
I
I
can
can
bear.
bear.
There are
There are
some
some
that
that
I
I
think
think
that,
that
I mean, if
if
you
you
solve
solve
it
it
for
for
me,
me,
I
I
will
will
pay,
pay,
I
I
will
will
give you
give
my
my
entire
entire
earning,
earning,
right?
right?
So
So
building
building
comes
comes
with
because
that
to be honest,
personality. Building should come
there
with
are
that
many challenges that
personality.
exist
So
and
I
many
mean,
challenges I have,
for
and there are some
people
I can't pay
who
for,
are examining
right?
technology that
There
are
are
being
some
built,
challenges
whether
that
you should
I
buy
think that
this,
I can bear.
it's
There
the
are some
same
that I think
framework
that,
of
I mean, if
thinking.
you solve it for me,
How
I
can
will
we
pay,
build
I
advanced
will give you
technology
my
to
entire
solve
earning, right?
African
So
problems? So these are some of the things that we'll be talking
building
about
comes
here,
with because to be honest,
and
there are many
helping
challenges
us
that
grow.
exist
Because at the
and
end
many
of the
challenges
day,
I have,
for
and there are some I
people
can't
of
pay
us
for,
that will be building
right?
technology that are going to
There
be
are some
able to,
challenges that
whether you should us
I
look
think
at
that I
is
can bear.
there are so many
it
frameworks
is
and
difficult to
issues to
solve the
innovate.
problem.
How
I
can
cannot
we
be
be
able to give
you
you my
know,
entire earning.
because you can
Right?
innovate
So
just
just
about
about
things
things
that
that
innovation is not conflictual, it can be addressed to
there are many
certain
challenges that
challenges.
exist.
Because I
There are
told
many
you,
challenges that
so
I have. So
for
there are so
someone
many
who
people
are
examining
technology
there are
that
some
is
challenges
at
that
the
as
fast
can
at
bear.
there are so
Especially
many
when it comes to
frameworks,
the
and
difficult
let's
to
take
solve the
innovate in
problem. I
particular
cannot
now.
be able give you my entire
How
earning.
can we solve
Right?
problems
So
that exist in numerous
innovation
innovations in
is
Africa
because we
can
want
be addressed to
there are
only
many
certain
challenges that exist.
countless times. Because I
There are
told
many
you,
challenges
so
that I
when
have.
we
So there
take
are so many
Africa
people
as small
there are some
countries
challenges that
sometimes
I can bear.
there are
Especially when it comes to the difficult to solve the problem. I cannot be able give you my entire earning. Right? So about things the reason why it will take us to understand and to solve our problem, the reason why it will take us to solve our problem is because we understand where the human is biting the most. We know exactly what is the problem more than somebody that is sitting abroad, right? So it's difficult to build tailored solution without tailored experience. It's difficult to build tailored solutions without tailored experience or tailored experiences, right? And then because the reason why this is important is technology is supposed to address one thing, the problem of efficiency and skill. Because until you build some level of efficiency, it is hard to see skill happen. Because technology is supposed to assume that whatever problem that is faced should be able to um, lead to the next level of efficiency and lead to the next level of skill. So why is skill important? Because there are plenty problems. It's as simple as that, right? Because if you are building anything that cannot scale, then don't build, right? If you just want to build for yourself, it's okay. But at best, you can't judge that as a technology platform that is nuanced. Because maybe it's just nuanced to you and your own, right? Then we can put it in a frame. But then if you are looking at it from a global African continent platform, then we need to think about technology from how can we expand it beyond ourselves? How can we expand it to the next person beside you? Right? So thank you so much everyone for coming. Today I really want to challenge each and everyone to build for the continent, to build for skill, and to build efficiently. So once again, I really appreciate you for taking that time. I
Oh,
promise
that
it's going to
sport
be
really work.
an interesting experience today. We've carefully
Now this is
curated
sport my problem.
really intelligent and useful minds to speak to us on certain topics that will challenge us and move us to the next level of growth in our career. Thank you so much. To 2 years together for Mr. Okaiji. 2 years together for Eka. It was very important for him to say that because, I mean, we all know, everybody here is in tech. You are aware of just some trends that happen there. And you know, looking at it, you can apply it to Nigeria. You just know that you can apply it to Nigeria. It's never going to work. And so, what he's trying to say is, you have to think of your own context, even when you are copying or adopting some of the technology. Not because everybody is doing AI, you think you will now do AI. Why are you doing AI? Is it going to be contextual? Are there people that will pay for your AI solution? Because it's one thing to do, another thing to make money while you build that solution. All right, it's good to get out again for you. I mean, someone CEO of agriculture talking about technology, all the time to be alive in Nigeria. So we can't talk about technology without introducing our government. And the reason is because technology and infrastructure work hand in hand. There's no possible way you're building something and the infrastructure is not there to support it. For example, if there was no internet connection, none of us would be here. right? If there was no light, none of us would be here. That's no infrastructure. And so we are going to be having um, Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, CON, Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, to be represented by Dr. Suki Odabi. Please put your hands together for Dr. Suki Odabi. Dr. Suki is the lead consultant at Service Management Consultancy Nigeria (SMCN), a firm dedicated to leveraging innovation and strategy to tackle socio-economic challenges and foster national progress.
Hey,
He
you
also
know that.
serves as consultant for ICT innovation and
What just
strategy
happened?
at the Consultation Review Committee, contributing to the legislative inclusiveness through digital engagement under the leadership of the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Reps, a certified diplomat and a former
I think
foreign
it's not the
service
funniest one.
officer. Dr. Odabi has successfully implemented strategic projects for various ministries, departments, agencies, and even seven state governments. His academic credentials include a law degree from the University of Ilorin, an MBA from the Hall Business School in Dubai, a master's and doctorate from the University of Buckingham, UK, balancing a distinguished career and fulfilling family life with his wife, Tusimi, and their four children. Dr. Olabi exemplifies a commitment to excellence in innovation, strategy, and digital transformation for Nigeria's socio-economic development. Please put your hands together for Dr. Suki Odabi. Put your hands together. Oh, so sorry. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Thank you very much for that introduction. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be here to represent His Excellency Right Honorable Benjamin Okeze-Kalu.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Except
it's a
the lady.
privilege to also be here in front of great minds because it's amazing the amount of wealth that is here and the great minds that is going to change Africa. So I'm here to actually represent His Excellency, and I'm going to just go straight to read out his words in line with his keynote address for the Abuja Tech Converge, 2024. All right. It is a delight to address this esteemed gathering at Abuja Tech Converge 2024. Today, we confront one of the most pressing challenges of our era, bridging the digital divide to unlock Africa's immense potential through inclusive technology. As representatives of a continent teeming with innovation and youthful energy, our mission is to ensure that every African, regardless of location or circumstance, has access to the tools, skills, and opportunities that technology affords. The reality of the digital divide. Now, despite our progress, a significant digital gap remains. In Nigeria, one of Africa's largest economies, only 51% of the population has internet access, and many is underserved. Many in underserved rural areas remain digitally excluded. Limited infrastructure, prohibitive costs, and disparities in digital literacy. These divides restricting access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Globally, technology has proven to be a great equalizer, yet in our context, it risks becoming a source of inequality if proactive measures are not taken. As we look to achieve the aspirations of Agenda 2063 and leverage initiatives like the African Union Smart Africa Alliance, we must bridge this gap decisively. Success in bridging this gap. Nigeria has demonstrated its capacity for leadership in digital transformation. The passage of the Nigeria Startup Act by the Ninth National Assembly is a landmark legislative intervention designed to create an enabling environment for innovation, to thrive by streamlining regulatory processes and providing incentives for tech startups. This act is fueling the growth of Nigeria's digital economy. Oversight remains crucial. We continue to monitor the implementation of this act to ensure that its promises are fully realized. For example, the provisions that facilitate funding for tech entrepreneurs, encourage collaborations between startups and government agencies, and promote the inclusion of underrepresented groups such as women and rural innovators are particularly impactful. On the global stage, the deployment of digital public infrastructure (DPI) has also emerged as a critical strategy for ensuring access to essential services like digital identity, payments, and data exchange. Now, DPI, citizens in Nigeria and beyond can overcome barriers to banking, healthcare, and education, creating a more equitable digital landscape. As we embrace this challenge, let us draw from proven models, collaborative framework. One that is one of the proven models that we're going to be driving from, collaborative frameworks, where multi-stakeholders come work with initiatives such as the Africa Technology Policy Tracker and Agenda 2063 exemplify how partnerships between government, civil society, and the private sector can catalyze progress. The second one is international collaboration. Now, this partnership between European Union and Smart African Alliance demonstrates the value of global cooperation in deploying secure, affordable digital works. Then youth and community engagement. Initiatives like the International Youth Month theme, From Clicks to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development, highlight the role of young people in shaping Africa's digital future. At the national level, we must continue to develop inclusive policies that prioritize infrastructure development, reduce internet costs, and enhance digital literacy. Targeted interventions such as providing incentives for private sector investment in rural connectivity and implementing tech education programs in public schools are all essentials. Now, the legislative and oversight priorities is such that the legislature plays a pivotal role in digital transformation. As Deputy Speaker, I am committed to advancing legislation that fosters digital inclusion, strengthens innovation ecosystems, and safeguards digital rights. Oversight of existing frameworks such as the Nigeria Startup Act and broadband policy is equally vital. Additionally, it is imperative to support robust regulatory environments that encourage investments in emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and fintech. These will not only bridge the divide, but also position Nigeria as a leader in the global digital economy. Now, a call to action. As we converge here today, let us remember that technology is a tool for empowerment. By bridging the digital divide, we can create a future for every Nigerian and every African to have access to opportunities for education, healthcare, entrepreneurship, and socioeconomic mobility. To the innovators present, I challenge you to design solutions that address the unique challenges of our context. To policymakers and partners, I urge you to deepen your commitment to inclusive policies and investments. And to every citizen, I remind you that the digital revolution belongs to us all. We can harness it for the common good as we strive to meet our FP 2030 goal, expand digital literacy programs, and realize the $300 billion annual GDP potential for a fully digitalized Africa. I am confident that we can overcome the digital divide and unlock the immense promise of our continent. Thank you. Having read the deputy speaker's speech, and we should thank you very much for the opportunity, even as we look forward to an amazing event. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, everyone, give me a round of applause as he goes back to his seat. Thank you, Dr. Suki. Thank you. I find it interesting that Uka studied biochemistry and Dr. Suki studied law, and here we are today talking about tech. That's incredibly amazing. So, speaking of Diamond Greek is interested in building an Africa that feeds herself. And so, we've gone to that session that I'm sure that we're all going to love so much. Diamond Greek, we're going to be feeding you today. Everyone, give a round of applause. All right, so we're taking a little break because there is breakfast. There's breakfast for you right at the back. So please make your way to the back and get something to eat. We will be converted in 20 minutes. So please use this time wisely. Get to know someone, like I've been saying. Get to meet 5 people, get to meet 10 people, know their name, know their work, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. All right? Thank you very much. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
As I won't go for this, I will so go up.
Yes, so please let all go towards the back, just at the table there. You're still setting up the breakfast, so use that time to network again, talk to one or two people, take pictures. Um, yes, just check out also the showcase at the back. There are some products at the back of some people. Check it out. You can also get that time to register for your cross account numbers. 20,000 naira for 20 people still up for grabs, just by creating the account. Also, the highest funder also gets